and welcome to our playroom. Woohoo! I've been working very hard to turn this space into a playroom. My daughter is currently at my feet. You want to go? Let's go play in your kitchen. So my daughter's a year old now, and we have gone down to just one nap a day, which is a blessing and a curse all at the same time. Because that one nap can be anywhere between 2 to 3 hours, which is great. But it's also just one nap now. And with her being a year old now, my husband no longer has FMLA time, which he did before. Previously, he was taking every Monday off. So I'm basically running solo now. I occasionally have my mom come in and help on Fridays. Don't eat that. So the one nap a day is actually why I'm talking to you guys now while she's still awake and playing at my feet, and I'm literally leaning on her toy kitchen. Because when she does eventually go down for a nap, it's all work. Or not all work. I make my social media posts for the day, then I work out, I shower, and then I work as much as I can until she wakes up. And then when she goes to bed, I work more until about 10 p.m. I read for about an hour, go to bed. And that's basically what my schedule is now. Is it ideal? No. Does it work? Kinda. So yeah, I feel like a lot has changed since I last did a writing vlog. And also, this writing vlog was actually supposed to be the editing vlog for the first book in my Flying in Love series. But instead, I always knew I wanted to write a free novella that I could use as like a newsletter opt-in. And I was going to write that after I finished editing, and I was going to write it while the book was with beta readers. But I decided to start writing it now because I want the novella to connect to book 1. So technically the novella takes place first, then book 1, book 2, book 3. And like I said, everything is like interconnected standalones. So yeah, this is a writing vlog for the novella. I actually started writing the novella yesterday. I already have about 1,000 words written. I outlined the entire thing in one day. I've never written or outlined a novella before, so I truly don't know how long it's gonna be. It's about a co-pilot and a flight attendant that fall in love, but it's a hate to love, is the trope. I actually kind of love it down here. This used to be the shipping area for my sticker store, Stone Ridge Stickers. I moved everything upstairs, so I still sell and ship out my writing stickers. They'll be linked down below. It's not in this space. It's all in just my office upstairs, which is much nicer. And now we have room for all the toys. Alright, so my little one went down for a nap. I did my social media post for the day. I did my workout. I showered. Now here we are in my office. We're actually going to get some writing done. I have about an hour before she should wake up, so I'm going to get what I done can. I'm hoping for like 1,000 words. And then maybe we'll write again when she goes down for a nap. Again, this is all new things and schedules that I'm trying. I feel like literally every single month I shift my schedule. And she just shifted down to one nap, and I feel like she's gotten into the groove of actually taking one really long nap. And I'm just now trying to get myself motivated to work during said naps and to work out during said naps because I feel better. And I'm starting to like just feel better about the schedule. Because I'm going to be honest, I've been really hard on myself about not being able to like get any work done. And it's just, being a mom is exhausting. And sometimes when they go down for a nap, all you want to do is just sit and chill. Like, I would much rather be reading right now. But I've also been much better about not doing stuff on the weekends. And I'm not even just talking about work. I mean just in life in general. Like at least one day a week, I make sure that I do nothing. Like when she's down for a nap, I'm only allowed to read or do other hobbies. I'm not allowed to work out. I'm not allowed to clean. I'm not allowed to work. Like I literally just want to do stuff for myself. And I've done that 1 or 2 weekends in a row now, and it's been really nice. So I have one day where I do absolutely nothing during her naps, and then I have another day where I do all the other things that need to get done on the weekend. Anyways, enough talking. Let's get to writing. Someone has gone to bed, which means someone else has to write. couple days. Whoopsie, my bad. I haven't written at all. And I'm supposed to be done writing this novella by the end of this week. And I've not hit even 3,000 words. Like, I'm very close, but I haven't hit it. Just so many other things pop up. And my motivation for working versus reading during nap times, it's a complicated relationship. So, here's what I'm doing. I finished reading my book last night, and there's the next book in the series that I want to read, and I really want to read it, but I am not allowed to start reading a new book until I finish writing this novella, because clearly my ability to decide what's more important, reading versus writing, is very skewed right now. And do I believe that moms deserve a break where you don't have to work every single time your child is asleep? Yes, absolutely, but I've been abusing that thought process for too long. I need to get my butt in gear. I don't have help anymore. My husband works full-time. In fact, more than full-time. He works a lot of hours. I don't have babysitters. It's just me here. And if I need to survive, if my business, what I love and do, wants to thrive, I cannot keep reading. I mean, I can, just like not all the time. I need to be productive. So let's stop chattering and start writing. It's time for a nighttime writing session. Another day of struggling to write. I'm writing for about a half an hour. I've accomplished about 500 words, which I guess it's not terrible. I'm just not enjoying the writing. So I'm loving when I write from the female's perspective of this novella, but I'm not enjoying the male's perspective. But I feel like it's necessary in order for the story to happen, and also especially since the novella is meant to allow readers to dip their toe into my new book series. And the new book series is going to be dual point of view for the entire series. So it makes sense that the novella is also dual point of view. But I'm enjoying the female's perspective so much that the male's perspective I'm just kind of like bored by. So his chapters have been shorter, but they are necessary. And it's getting there. I'm just not inspired. Like, when I write her chapters, they happen so quickly. But then I write his chapters, they drag. I hope they don't come across that way for reading. I'll find out during the editing process. But for right now, they drag. And I have to go and start making dinner. So I need to stop writing, even though my little one is still asleep. And she will hopefully stay asleep until dinner's ready. So, yeah. This whole writing with a baby thing, I'm realizing now, is going to be exhausting. Because sometimes you just don't feel like writing. And I don't have the privilege of, like, writing whenever I want. I can only write during a very specific time. And that time doesn't work out for me all the time. I can't focus today. So in case it isn't obvious by the sound of my voice, the past week has been a little rough. So my daughter got roseola, at least we're assuming that's what it is. She has all the symptoms of it except for like a super high fever she never got. But I'm also sick with whatever this is. I ended up going to the doctor for myself for antibiotics, and then the doctor for her for probiotics. And she's also teething. There's like 4 teeth trying to cut through at the same time. For context, she is over a year old and has no teeth. I don't know how we've gotten to this point, but literally no teeth. Her 2 front teeth, you can literally see them, but they have not popped through the gums yet. Same with the bottom tooth. You can see it and feel it, but it has not popped through. And then you can also like see the start of like kind of sort of the canine ones. They're not close to popping through yet, but we've just got a lot of teething going on and sickness, and
the level of exhaustion that I've not experienced. So I have been writing somehow. And the way it's been working is that she's been taking 2 naps a day because she's sick. Before it was 1 nap, now we're 2 naps. Today she's back to 1 nap because she's starting to feel better. Same with me. And when she was sick, during her first nap, I would also nap and watch TV. And then basically that also happened with the second nap. I would nap while she napped. And then when she went to bed, I would write for about an hour and then go to bed. So that's been my life. I was doing everything I can to just survive and feed us both, which was also difficult because she doesn't really have an appetite. She just started to get her appetite back. Today is my first, I guess, back to work day. She's down for her one and only nap for the day. I'm hoping it's a nice long nap. And I am vlogging and I am writing, and I'm going to write the end of this novella. I don't know if it's going to happen during this nap time or if it'll happen when she goes to bed. But I'm 14,000 words into this novel now, and I only have 1 or 2 scenes left, and I feel like I need to stop talking because I actually can't stand the sound of my voice, and it really hurts my throat. So I'm just proud to say that I powered through, you know. At just over 15,000 words. Oh my god, my voice is awful. But the novella is done. It needs a ton of editing. It's a really rough story. And because I'd written an extremely rough outline, I kind of sort of did a lot of making up as I went. But I'm pretty happy with it. We'll see how I feel when I step into edits. But now I'm actually going to be going back to editing the book that takes place in Iceland, which is the first book in the series. So I'm going to do self-edits for the Iceland book. Send that off to beta readers, and when that book is with beta readers, I'll go back to working on the novella. Oh my god, my voice hurts so bad. I'm going to wrap up this vlog. Thank you for sticking with me. I guess sometimes as a mom and as a writer, you just gotta power through, but also give yourself a ton of grace. I'm gonna go ahead and just watch some TV or read a book until this little one wakes up from her nap, and I really hope she'll give me a little bit more time before she wakes up from this nap.